Good morning, everyone. This is Gemma. It's May 27. The countdown is running. I have no colors in the garden, and one is having a first flush. This is Lady of Shalot from David Austin, and I'm so happy to see her having lots of blooms and open flowers now. She has really lots of blooms now. Beautiful color of red, a little bit of orange, yellow, and I smelled her earlier. Wow, this has a very good scent of a tea rose, and I can smell some spice on it, a little bit fruity, and I can really sense this kind of spice scent. I don't know what it is, but she is really very beautiful. It's the third year in my garden, and I'm not sure if it's this is a normal growth. She is facing the sun, but I'm happy to welcome her and see her in her first flush. Lady of Shalot from David Austin. Look at this, guys. This is a beauty. Really pretty rose. I haven't smelled her yet, but she is called Capuccino. Really beautiful rose, Capuccino. It's from Rosegarden, and this came out already 2005, but I just bought her as one of my part of my order of the Beirut roses this year, February, from Twin Centrum Lotum, and she is already came out 2005. I didn't heard from her, but this rose will be very, very beautiful. It starts with this color, but it will turn into dusty brown, and it says that it has a very nice scent, a fruity scent, and some spice scent. This is very pretty rose, and look at the spiral form too, from Rosegarden. Chippendale is starting to bulk up now. Look at all this beautiful buds there, and the color as a bud is so beautiful, and it is really enjoying the care that I gave to Chippendale, the Duchess of Cornwall. It is exposed to the sun, and I freed her base with the bluebells. I gave her really a space, and I already put this soil activator. This is it will help the roses really to grow very healthy. She's already old in my garden, so most of my roses here in the garden, they are ages, especially the old ones, they're already 8 to 14 years old. 14 years, not old, in my garden. This is Rosengrafen Marie Henrietta, Summer Romance. She is not growing healthily here because she doesn't get sunlight, but one of the bud is open now. Very, very pretty. Look at the structure of the rose there. It has this beautiful soft pink with some like brush, paintbrush color there. Really very pretty. I will have to cut her so I can smell her. Easy Does It. I think this is from Hardness. I love the flower, very beautiful. Have a very light scent, but this rose is struggling in my garden. It is already a very old rose, I think about 10 years already in my garden. It's just producing 1, 2, or 3 blooms, but very, very beautiful. Look at that. Now this is a pot that I showed to you in my previous video, And every time I see this, my heart is really smiling with joy, because to think of it, the price I paid for this bare root rose, and I'm surprised of the growth of this. And I've got here 3 David Austin and 1 which is now starting also to have a very big bud. Now these are roses, bare root roses that were planted last February, so it's just 3 months plus old. This is still very young as a baby, but look how they are now growing in this spot. This is Boscobel. It is already opening its bloom. And you know her, she is the Silas Marner. Although I like her growth, but and the scent is fantastic, but she is throwing her flowers after 4 days. A very fast wilting rose. So you really have to enjoy her on her first 3 days, because on the 4th she is throwing all the petals. It's a self-cleaning David Austin rose, but it's very, very pretty. And this is the one that I like to smell. She has really a rich smell. Yeah, very, very rich smell of a rose, a tea rose. And the color is lighting up your day when you look at her. Look at this beautiful pink. Is it a baby pink color? Very beautiful. And Boscobel is already soon will open. Now this is Fragonard, and I am very curious of her scent, yes. And yeah, it's not yet open, but it has a very good scent. So they are all growing really healthy, guys, but I will find a way to transfer this to a better space, probably on the ground, or just a big pot where alone a rose, one rose in one pot. This is Spotlight, a Floribunda from Kordes. She is really beautiful now and has a lot of buds that are slowly opening. I bought her last year directly from Kordes, and last year she was also performing very well. A very, very healthy rose and a very beautiful color of a rose here. She has a golden yellow and a very, very light scent, and I'm so happy with this rose. Look at the growth. This is just a year old here in my garden, and she is really very pretty. Next to Spotlight on the left side, we have this very pretty rose. Look at this. It's a hybrid tea rose, and this is Für Elise. And this is belonging to Fantasia roses of Kordes. Look at the growth of this very, very healthy rose, and a few black spots there, but that can be settled. But I am so much taken by his flower. It's a deep red violet color, and this has I think I remember, now I still cannot get the scent, but this has a spicy scent last year, and I really like the look at that, the oval bud, and then it's going to open into a spiral form, perfect cup, deep cup rose. Very, very pretty. Für Elise. This is actually for the 250th birthday of Beethoven, and Elise. Für Elise is one of his famous composition. This is Augusta Louisa, very old rose in my garden. This is now the third spot that I transferred her, and she's really, she's liking the space here in the center of the garden. And one is open here and looking so glorious. Look at this, looks so fabulous with the color. This is the Schöne from C, one of the Kordes rose, I think belonging to the fairy tale collection. She has a lot of buds, and the buds are really, look at this, very pretty, very, very big buds there. This is still belonging to the Schöne from C. She is a very pretty rose and a prolific flowerer. And look at the leaves. There are a few there with some, but very few imperfection, but in general she is very, very healthy, and she is the one who is really producing a lot of flowers too, just like Spotlight. Look at this nice mix of color there. She has a nice play of color. It changes. It has apricot, orange, yellow, and this is the bud, which is, look at this bud, it's very pretty. This is hiding from the sun, so you got that color. But this one is exposed a little bit to the sun. This is the most beautiful color of her. Look, very pretty. Look who's flowering now. This is a very pretty mini Eden rose. And look at this beautiful color of the bud here. Very pretty. I did trimmed her radically hard this year, and I want to see I want to have an airy area for her. That's why I cut my evergreen really very high, removing a lot of leaves, that the flow of air here and some light will go to her. And it did help a lot. With what I did, I really saved her, because last year her performance was not really nice. Look at all the buds there, very, very pretty. This is mini Eden, and I have here one of the remaining Yasmina. This is Yasmina, and one thing is flowering here. This is Baldrian. A Baldrian is a plant that they used to, the roots, they use it for medication for some sleeping problems. But this is Yasmina, and I got her six Yasmina before, but I have to throw them all. They were dug up from the old rose arcs, because they were really they were becoming really giants, and they're throwing everything on my neighborhood. And it's okay if the neighbors like the petals on the ground. So JJ is asking for where is Oiana. I think Oiana is here. This is Oiana. As you can see, it is still producing buds now. The buds are still very, very small. And I also have here, I think I have here piano, Oiana, and I have here also creme brulee. But look who's sad, very sad rose here. This is Eustacia Vi, and she is not doing well in my garden. She doesn't get that much sun. I have to see, maybe I have to cut it. It's all blind stems. I don't even look at this. It's a very small bud there, and I think this is destroyed by the frost that we had 3 weeks ago. Look at this very, very pretty Rouge Mauve here. Rouge Mauve. It's a French rose, and she is already very long here in the garden, together with Mini Eden, about 10-12 years in the garden. I think Mini Eden is 12 years in the garden now, and really very pretty. Look at the kind of ceramic structure or the texture of the rose. It's very, very pretty. The one over there, look, it has this kind of ceramic, and all the buds here, they will all come out. So I say my goodbye now with this very lovely red rose. This rose is hiding here, doesn't get the sun, and but she is growing, and I don't have a name for her, but she is very highly scented rose, and it has a beautiful stamen. You can see the stamen from this rose, but very beautiful color of a red, very rich dark red or bright red. So goodbye guys, I see you again in my next video. Take care, bye.